YouTube, what it do? Episode 24, that Kobe episode. It's your boy James T. It's Speak Before You Think. You know what it is. Alright, so this is what we're doing today. Start off with some NFL, go right into the NBA. I'm gonna make a separate video this week. I got some gaming shit that I want to discuss with you guys. So hopefully I can catch another crowd, a gaming crowd, to see if you guys are into stuff like that. So first off, we're going to talk about that Sam Darnold trade because, man, oh man, was that big. Now, if you remember, I thought that the Jets were going to start the season with Sam Darnold at quarterback, which I thought they still should have done. Had 1 year left anyway, see if he can get the job done. But look, they must like Zach Wilson or one of them quarterbacks that are going to go, top five. Obviously, we know Trevor Lawrence is going to go to the Jags if they're smart. And, whatever happens after that, Field, Zach Wilson. I don't know why everyone's talking about Mac Jones all of a sudden. I need some more reassurance in his game before he goes top 5 or even top 10, to be honest with you. He doesn't need to go in the first round. I don't think he goes in the first round, but they need some more with him, and I just need some reassurance with that guy playing with the best team, in college. So anyway, listen, the way that trade went down with the Panthers and the Jets, I think if you remember, if you watched my videos last year, I talked about how boring the Panthers were and how watching the games were just tough and Bridgewater was boring. Just the whole system was. If McCaffrey wasn't there, it was like the Spurs of football. It was just tough to watch, right? So, and the thing is, if you're the Spurs of football, at least win. But the Panthers weren't even winning, so they're just boring and losing. It was just bad. So I think this spices it up, gives Sam Darnold new life, and it makes them not boring anymore. You're going to want to watch. You're going to want to see what Sam Darnold does this season. And to be honest with you, I think he's going to do well. I like Sam Darnold. I still do. I think the Jets organization is what fucked him. So, man, I told you guys, man, the Jets suck. I say it every time we talk about football, the Jets suck. And I still think they suck, and they're going to suck until they don't suck anymore and they prove me wrong. I'm just being brutally honest. Some people don't like it. Some Jets fans don't like it. Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm here to speak the truth, okay? I'm speaking before I think, okay? So, check it. So, look, the way it's going to obviously affect the Panthers situation is they're going to be more comfortable throwing the ball, high-powered, probably loving Christian McCaffrey back there behind him. And, obviously, they got to work on some wide receiver, stuff, but they're going to do it. I'm all for it. I like the trade for the Panthers. I think the Jets made a mistake, so they're just going to keep sucking. Anyway, Bridgewater's gone, unless he restructures the contract and does as a backup, but supposedly he thinks he's a starter, so we'll see how that goes. Next thing I want to talk about football. We're moving quick today, fellas, okay? Because I got a live stream coming up after this is over. If you want to check me out on Twitch, #Hendrix, okay? We're going to be streaming NBA 2K21 with a bunch of my boys on the new gen PS5, so holla at me, right? Anyway, NFL Draft, April 29th. I'm going to do a mock draft for the top 15 picks. I'll do it next week, and I'll post it. We could check that out. Really, like I said, top 3 picks are set in stone, and supposedly the Niners are very adamant on taking Mac Jones. I heard that today. I'm not feeling it. Like I said, seems kind of risky and a reach. So I'll be doing that. That'll be next week. And then also my last thing I want to talk about with football, and it's a sad situation, is DeShaun Watson is absolutely screwed. I don't really care about whether it's real, fake, girls are lying, whatever it is. Look, it's 22 women, okay? I mean, come on, man. At some point, it's not looking good for DeShaun Watson. I think I'm on the women's side here. It just seems a little fishy, 30 massage therapists he had. It's just weird. I'm not feeling the Deshaun Watson situation. It's not looking good for him. I think we're definitely, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but we're not seeing him play one down this season. There's no way the NFL lets him play it down. So there's no way this whole thing gets resolved before the season. So if it doesn't get resolved before the season, he's not going to play. So you can kiss him goodbye. I don't know what caused this whole situation. I read a lot of articles, a lot of statements from these women, and I don't think they're lying, man. This is it's a bad situation because the guy's reputation was so great, and we had so much respect for him and trusted him, and man, I hate to see it on both sides, honestly. This is just a bad situation. Bad situation. God bless the women stuff. This is bad, If they really built the courage up to come out and do this together, then good for them, Sitting back and, taking the punches and not shoot, not hitting back. That's for them to hit back at a big shot like that, good for them. I really hope they're not lying, because it'd be a bad situation. It already is bad, but it'd be a bad situation for them if they're lying, and the trickle effect would be against, his type of career that he's having, for him to have to deal with it. But truthfully, I just want the situation to end, figure out what's going on here, and everyone get what they deserve here. All right. So that's that. Anyway, moving off Deshaun Watson. I'm actually probably never going to discuss the Deshaun Watson situation again after this, because I do not like talking about it. It's disgusting to me. And really, I just want to talk about sports and basketball and football and hockey and soccer and video games and whatever the hell else. But I don't want to talk about this drama bullshit. So if you athletes can just stop doing what the fuck you're doing, all right? Play the fucking game that you guys are meant to play instead of go fucking around, making mistakes and whatever the fuck you guys think you're doing. All right, I'm getting sick of this shit. Okay, another NFL player shooting people in Texas today, and then kills himself. I mean, guys, I can understand that situation may be some CTE going on or whatever you guys want to speculate, but man, can everyone just go to work and go home and get up the next day, go to work and go? That's what everyone's doing, and somehow these guys with millions and millions of dollars are getting themselves into more trouble than ever before, and it's pretty alarming. It really is. I'm kind of disgusts me, So, and then they don't have the people around them to tell them, yo, chill, or don't go out tonight, or whatever. Like, there's nobody like that. Everyone else is a leech that's on them. So they're just yes men to these athletes. And, yeah, man, let's go to the club. Yo, man, you got a game tomorrow. Yeah, let's go to the club. All right, man, let's go. Oh, man, hold your ground. No, we're not going to the club, man. You got a game tomorrow. Like, no, we're not going to the strip club. No, we're not doing this. Like, help your friends out. Are they your friends, or are you just leeching? What is it? It's stupid, man. These guys are so disappointing, And then we say things like, oh, that's so sad to hear. Okay, well, where was your boy? We're on the internet writing, all these things like, oh, I wish I could help. No, you don't, man. Like, anyway, I was going to talk about the whole DMX situation, because that's kind of where this whole thing came from also, because, anyway, I got a lot of love for DMX, man. I hope he's all right. That's all I'm going to say, but I don't know where his friends were for him either when he didn't look good months and months ago, Anyway, it's what's going on. It's what's going on all over the place. It happens in hip hop, happens in sports, it happens at your own jobs. You know what I'm saying? Speak up, man. Tell someone they don't look good. Tell someone that you're paying attention. You could save a life. You could. Come on, man. Where's the awareness at? Let's go. Being so selfish, okay? It's not a time for that, right? Everyone's got to have each other's back. Jesus. All right, done with that. Moving to the NBA. Cheer up, James. Rant over. So, check it. Western Conference talk real quick. All right, it's going to be, yo. Okay, did you guys watch that game last night? That Jazz Suns overtime? Jazz blew it. Okay, listen. So, Jazz are 1 and Suns are 2. But game and a half, the Suns might creep up to that 1 spot. Man, CP3 is serious. All right, check it. Before I move on to that, because I'm going to talk about the Suns in just a second. So, Jokic is the new MVP favorite, right? So, the Nuggets are 33-18. They've won 7 games in a row. 7. Okay? Ever since Aaron Gordon got traded, they haven't lost. 7 games in a row. And if they continue to move up in the standings like this, if they creep up to the 3rd spot, which they're tied right now with the Clippers, if they creep up to that 3rd spot, it is, in my opinion, a lock for Jokic to get this MVP. Harden's hurt. He's not playing. KD's back. There's no way he holds that strength in the MVP conversation. Now, the CP3 MVP talk is heating up too, because if the Suns go to 1, now this Jokic and CP3 argument is serious. You know, even though Jokic would win, it's not a joke of a conversation, right? So that's that, right? Now, if Denver's won 7 straight. They're catching rhythm at the right time. If they get to 1, which is very, very possible for them to do this. If they get to 1, I mean, this Denver team might be the team to beat. You know, like overall, even though the Lakers are gonna, be defending champs and stuff. If AD and LeBron don't come back, and the rhythm is there, they might not be able to catch that rhythm before the playoffs or before a critical matchup in the Western Conference, because all these matchups are going to be serious business. I mean, the worst team is Memphis. They're 26-23, and they're doing play-ins this year. Golden State's there. We saw what Curry was doing before he got hurt, and then when he got back a couple days ago, he went berserk again. So don't sleep on them. And San Antonio is in between Memphis and Warriors, and Pop. Pop's just always prepared and ready to go. So that's that. I'll do an honorable mention to Zion Williamson. He is playing out of his mind. Definitely one of my favorite players to watch in the league. Keep it up, big man. I love to see you proving all these haters wrong, because I believed in you in high school. I believed in you in college, and I still believe in you to this day. I think you're going to be the man in this league coming up very, very soon. So, between him and Doncic, we got faces of the league coming. Very, very good ones, too. The league is in good hands, I will say. So, going back to the Suns, the Jazz last night blew it against the Suns. And CP3, amazing, like 29 points. He was amazing. 7-game winning streak for Phoenix. And like I said, CP3 is definitely an MVP candidate. He probably won't win, but he's a candidate, and that's a ton of respect to him. Now, what CP3 is doing that is extremely dangerous to the rest of the league, okay, is that he's teaching Devin Booker how to win, okay? Devin Booker didn't really know how to win before CP3 got there. This is all new to him, and he's loving every minute of it. I'll tell you this: when CP3's gone, Devin Booker's going to know exactly what to do to get dubs. And like I said, this league's in good hands, because he's lights out. He can score from anywhere. I mean, not even 30. I mean, I don't even think he's 27. So, I mean, this serious. It's serious, yo. Oh man, league. It's gonna be crazy, because when because everyone's like, LeBron always, listen, for the last 10 years, we've basically watched LeBron in the finals, right? But when LeBron leaves, and, these super teams, I don't know, Brooklyn, I guess KD might, but we don't even know if KD will or not. But, the league's wide open after LeBron gets out of it. I mean, you'll never be able to predict who's going to go to the finals, I mean, that's why we say appreciate the greatness, because we already know in the last 10 years, like LeBron's the favorite, right? No matter where he went. But if he's not there, who is it? I mean, there's so many teams. I'm looking at the standings. I mean, who's going to take over the league, you know? So it's wide open. It could be Jokic. It could be the Nuggets, you know? Be very interesting to see. So moving off the Western Conference to the Eastern Conference, the most embarrassing conference in all of sports, really. So the East is so weak that the number 4 seed would be the 8th seed. Yeah, the 8th seed in the West, and actually be the 9th seed because Memphis has one less loss. So they would be the 9th seed. They wouldn't even make the playoff. The Charlotte Hornets would be out of the playoffs, who's the 4th seed right now in the East, if they were in the West. What the fuck, man? What the fuck is going on? So, totally embarrassing, right? So, Brooklyn, 76ers, Milwaukee, top 3 teams. They're going to be there the rest of the year. You can just lock that in. So, they're lucky that that these teams got play-ins. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, really, this is bad. This is bad. The Knicks are 25-27. What happened to that one game over 500? The Knicks are so good. Yeah, in 1 week of me saying that, 25-27. They're under 500. They're the 8th seed. They went from 5 to 8 in 1 week. Okay, I told you the Knicks suck. I'm a Knicks fan, and they suck. Like, it's bad. It's bad. That we even discuss them at all as being this new team, forget it. They're just going to get better from here. They still suck. Julius Randle is nothing but a good 2. Second fiddle to someone else. He's not the number 1 on any team. He can't be. He doesn't suck. But he cannot play the number 1 role, and you think you're going to be this great team. It's just not going to be. No way. But anyway, that's like, that's everything for NBA real quick. I mean, what's going on? Let's do this again. We got Jokic. We got CP3. Harden's hanging on by a thread, the MVP talk. And I think Giannis is creeping back up, but he's getting that LeBron effect again where, bored with this, type thing. So, realistically, it's them. I don't think Donovan Mitchell can get the MVP talk because of how good the Jazz are collectively, and he doesn't have these superior numbers that these other guys have. So, that's it, guys. I mean, you know what I mean? That's it. That's what I'm seeing with the NBA. So, all right, that's it. Your boy's going to stream 2K21 Next Gen. Check it out on Twitch. #Hendrix. Okay, I'll post it up. And that's it, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up in the DMs. Hit me up if you want me to talk about something specific. There's a lot going on in the news end of sports. Nothing going on as far as the actual, it's in that in between. There's still 20 games or so left in the NBA, and NHL's moving along nicely. I don't talk about the NHL enough, but I will give a nice segment on the NHL if you guys would like. I love the game. I watch a lot of hockey too, so big Islander fan. But yeah, and the NFL draft's coming up. So, and baseball is, listen, I'm sorry. Baseball fan, I'm sorry. Anyway, sometimes baseball's cool. When DeGrom is pitching, it's fun to watch. Anyway, so like, comment, subscribe, hit me up in the DMs. Tell me what you want me to talk about. It's your boy James T. It's episode 24. It's Speak Before You Think. Follow me, like everything, do whatever you got to do. Tell your boys. All right. Much love. Peace, guys.